Ladies and gentlemen, Octanes and Roadhogs, we are back and we have company finally here in the booth. K1, thank you for joining us here tonight, and GG's.
Yeah, I heard you're a little lonely, so I figured I'd come and spend some company here in the booth, get nice, close, and acquainted. Happy to be here, and I appreciate you. Yeah, really good game. Shout out to the Speed Demons. Played fantastic tonight. Honestly, it was a lot of fun.
And we have a short prediction here. I expect players to be filtering into the lobby very quickly. K1, give us your take. Hammerheads, Vibe Clan, two of the top records in the league.
Yeah, two of the top records of the league, two of the hottest teams of the league, and Vibe Clan very hot off of a big matchup that they had, sweeping the Kings just a few days ago and taking on the Hammerheads now, getting their first look at Billy Bob and his new squad in this season. So I'm expecting, honestly, I'm expecting a defensive masterpiece between these two. I don't think these are going to be super high scoring games, but I think there's going to be a lot of action.
Yeah, and we saw that in week 1 with Vibe Clan. We saw those low-scoring affairs that they ended up coming up on top with 2-1. So that's honestly a great point. And you know, Billy Bob, the leading goal scorer this season, tied with Kachow. You know, there is a lot riding on him tonight to try and break that barrier.
No, definitely. It's kind of a right now. It's very closely contended match or a closely contended competition for most goal scorer this season, which has been really exciting. A lot of go-to guys that we've seen. And so the question is going to be is, who could stay consistent throughout the weeks, keep putting up those big numbers. And Billy Bob's a proven veteran with it. Kachow, the rookie, but still making a big name for himself nonetheless. So, definitely interesting to see arguably one of the greatest of all time, one of the best goal scorers of all time, going toe-to-toe with a rookie new to the league.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I said about 37 times last match that we have 15 rookies this season. And nonetheless, we are underway. Hammerheads taking on Vibe Clan, and we are off. Vibe Clan wins this 50. Looks for now Billy Bob up in the air, and there he is, K1.
Wasting no time, getting up there quick as you like to put that one in. Looks how he slows down, controls his momentum, nose down, keeps the ball down. Toaster unable to save. What a shot from Billy Bob.
Great shot. Boomer there by the captain of the Hammerheads, former league champion and former league MVP in his own right. Saved there by Billy Bob as we saw a shot by Eagle. Eagle, one of the hot commodities in this last offseason, K1, and a barn burner trade between these two teams.
Exactly right. Yeah, this is the team the Hammerheads made that they're playing against right now. And so we'll see if the trade pays off for them. In the long run, it's Squiddy blasts one on net, but Billy Bob showing off his own defensive prowess.
Another shot there by Eagle. Billy Bob not credited the save as we now see Squiddy try to get the play here. Nobody there in the corner. Toaster, pass, lazy roller. Those ones are always fun to field, and we now see a clear by Doctor's DW. I talked with Billy Bob privately last week, and he said he has been loving the play of both of his guys so far this season.
Honestly, Doctor's DW and Fabrizi have been looking fantastic. Fabrizi was such a big pickup, and then Doctor's DW is kind of the question mark. Not a lot of people had seen his play, but so far he's been showing up big time for the Hammerheads, playing above what his MMR might suggest. And I think they've been fantastic foil characters to Billy Bob's, main protagonist.
Yeah, no question about it. And the biggest thing you want as a captain is to have confidence in your teammates as well. So big job there by Billy Bob. Puts one on. Eagle, big clear there into the offensive zone as we see this thing transition. 3:30 remain. Toaster can't quite field the shot as he recorrals in that corner. Looks for the pass. Can't quite get anything as Billy Bob off the hood of Doctor looking to clear this thing the other way.
Yeah, no, the back and forth we're seeing here, we really get to see just how important early goals are because, like I said, it's going to be a defensive masterclass between these two. But the entire time, Vibe Clan has been playing from behind, but Squid obviously has other ideas. What a shot. Patient as ever from Squid. Avoids the demo, gets the shot over Billy Bob, pins the top corner, upper 90, 1-1.
Think of what would happen if that demo would have connected, K1. This would not be tied. We might have seen a back-end goal. That was a pivotal miss there on the demo, and now the game is tied.
If you have the opportunity to demo a player of the caliber of Squid, you absolutely have to take that opportunity. Otherwise, he will 100% punish you, as he did there.
Last season's most improved player, Squiddy D, doing a great job there to score here to tie in game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we have another match immediately following this one, and please be patient with us as we were shorthanded here tonight, but we are going to get all the matches here on stream. Nonetheless, K1 halfway through, it's just as good as 0-0 here. These teams are so even.
VibeClan's getting a lot of opportunities, but it doesn't seem that they're connecting on their passes right now, which is one of the strongest points of their game. So if they're missing on their passes, that's something they absolutely need to buckle down on in order to get through, because they can break through the stellar defense of the Hammerheads. Excuse me, but it's going to come down on the passing of their ability to pass and vibe as a team, pun intended.
And now we have 2 minutes remaining. Hammerheads looked for a demo there. Doctor's bounce shot. Eagle, awkward save, but one nonetheless. Give him the savior here in game number 1.
Eagle giving his all in that save. Looks like he got it with just the butt of his car. Very awkward save indeed, but really just goes to show how masterfully he's able to control his car. Dangerous with every inch of that thing.
Yeah, he practices a lot of those unorthodox angles and all those weird car bouncing situations, if you will, especially in customs. So great job by the former finals MVP.
No doubt, no doubt. And I just see him banging here. Eagle's just one to watch. You want to learn how to play this game fundamentally. Eagle's a fantastic one to watch.
1 minute remains. We have a insane tied game here between the Hammerheads and VibeClan. This is an interdivisional match. VibeClan of the Savage Division, Hammerheads of the Calculated Division, and VibeClan new to the Savage Division this season, K1. What are your thoughts on the shakeup so far?
It's so much fun to watch, and I think the big shakeup obviously has been the balancing of the... Oh my, I thought we also had a highlight reel play. The balancing of the MMR caps, and so having them switched out and just having the different... Oh my, what a shot from Eagle.
What control there, K1.
My goodness, look at this. Able to take the ball, keeps momentum, keeps his car at the same speed of the ball. That's what allows him to stay underneath it, boosts appropriately, and is able to air dribble that ball just enough of a little touch over Billy Bob. Not easy to do, but he made it look easy. 2-1
here. Hammerheads trail, but do not count them out, as we've seen some insane overtime forces by Billy Bob specifically in his short career here. In only his 3rd season so far, he is already 2nd all-time in goals scored. Demo by Fabrizi. They're looking for the advantage, K1.
And they have the power play. They have 10 seconds left, and they have one of the best scorers in the league to help them do it. But can they do it against this VibeClan, who just seem to be perfectly spaced? With only 2 seconds left, the ball on their side, it looks impossible as VibeClan pulls it away, literally off the nose of Eagle.
What a great game there. VibeClan taking the dub, and Eagle having, as usual, a well-rounded performance. This guy, honestly, all over the field. Who's the one man on this team of VibeClan?
It's hard to say because last week it was Toaster. Looks like it might be Eagle this week. But honestly, Eagle even popped off last week as well. I think that's what makes the VibeClan a very interesting team, especially contrasted by the Hammerheads. The VibeClan, any single person on their roster could potentially pop off and get you the goal that you need to go ahead, as both Squiddy and Eagle did in this one. Whereas on the Hammerheads, Fabrizi and Dr. ZW are great, supporting cast around Billy Bob. But at the end of the day, if Billy Bob's not producing, the Hammerheads aren't producing. And so, to have those extra tools and to have those extra weapons to use is a huge advantage, and it's just enough to balance out having the weapon of Billy Bob. And so, VibeClan knows that they need to take advantage of that as best they can, and they did exactly that here.
Yeah, no doubt. You saw only one shot by the Hammerheads was not taken by Billy Bob, so, would like to see a little more well-rounded play on all fronts if the Hammerheads are going to tie this series up in game number 2. And this just extends the VibeClan's lead. They only have one loss so far.
Yeah, no, VibeClan's been popping off, so to speak. They've been doing really, really well. Billy Bob looks to try to balance this out here. The great pass down to Dr. DW. Dr. DW slams that in there, taking another early lead. The Hammerheads love to play from the lead here, Bucket.
Yeah, and it looked like a little miscommunication on the face-off by Vibe, but nonetheless, Doctors on the great pass by Billy Bob gets that goal, and now 6 seconds in, once again, Vibe Clan's playing from behind.
Yep, but, you know, they did a good job with it. They stay comfortable. They stay confident. That's the big thing, is they know what they're capable of. They know they can pop off goals when they need to, so they don't overextend. They do exactly what they know will work, and, you know, they make it work.
No question about it. As we see with 4:37 remain, there is a huge opportunity here by the Hammerheads.
Oh, man. Back and forth offense. Doctors DW coming alive, showing why he was the pick for the Hammerheads as their third man here. Squiddy doing everything he can to block Billy Bob. He was able to, but there was another shark in the water to put it in. 2-0 Hammerheads.
Yeah, no question about it, K1, as it is a big 2-goal lead here, and if this is shades of the last match, 2 goals could be the difference maker.
No doubt. Yeah, 2 goals is honestly a huge lead in a matchup like this, and to have it early is it's got to be very comfortable. What's going to be important is they have to continue to play with the lead, keep the pressure on, don't let your foot off the gas, because Vibe Clan can come back at any second. Vibe Clan's definitely overwhelmed, it appears, by the Hammerheads' back-and-forth offense. Hammerheads breaking out their own passing plays, and it seems to be keeping Vibe Clan on the back foot. They're going to have to adjust, and it looks like they're able to adjust now, but with only 3 minutes still on the clock, a big opportunity is really, obviously anybody's game, but they definitely need to start finding a way to wrap their heads around this Hammerhead offense, find a way to break it. Doubt, and 2 minutes left now. It's how do we get through these guys, how do we break through them, and they're gonna work on their passing plays, and you let Toaster do stuff like this and you'll find your way back into the game. What a shot flick from Toaster here, good control. Oh yeah, no, that is exactly when Vibe Clan needed to score. They have 2.5 minutes left, right about half the game, to come back, and this is exactly what they needed to do. They have 2 minutes to figure out a way to put in another goal, and they need to keep the Hammerheads at bay. It looks like they were able to figure out and play around their passing plays, and so they were able to keep the pressure, but they need to keep that going. They need 2 minutes in the Shark Tank.
Right.
What they have.
Yeah, no doubt. It's one of the most stressful situations you could possibly have here in QRLS is, being down in a situation where the series you could possibly win is now about to be tied, and now all of a sudden all your momentum seems to fade.
Exactly, and the Hammerheads, that is a dream situation for the Hammerheads, exactly what they want. They're playing in the driver's seat right now. Vibe Clan scraping by, trying to find something. Passes like this will certainly help. Squiddy with a nice flick over. Billy Bob, though, such a backbone for these Hammerheads. Ironic, because I know sharks don't have a vertebrae, but...
Oh my god, what a call. Anyways, sharks are definitely not fish. I learned that in middle school. So
they are apex predators, which is certainly what they are right now.
1 minute to go. Ball clear, shot, Toaster. Dangerous clear as this one floats up Squiddy D catches at the mid. Beautiful demo by Doctors. As we now have a touch by Fabrizi. Dribble! Squiddy D, give him the savior.
Yeah, no, we heard the we heard the field announcer state the 60-second mark hits. We're at the 45-second mark now. It's starting to get a little close. Vibe Clan not out of the woods quite yet. They need to find this goal somehow, some way. But Billy Bob is just so sturdy in the backfield here, not letting anything go by.
30 seconds remain. Vibe has pressure on their defensive front. Eagle, great clear. Pass to Toaster. Toaster loses the 50 to Billy Bob. Eagle passes in to Squiddy D. Off the corner, back to Eagle. Nobody home. Fabrizi looking for the clear. Toaster gets bumped. Beautiful demo by Squiddy D to stop the offense.
Here we go, 5 seconds. This is the March of Dreams right here. If it's going to happen, it literally has to happen now. Goose eggs on the clock. Can they do it? No, Hammerheads come back and take this one. Expert performance from them, and again showing just how important early goals are. Great game from the Hammerheads all the way around.
Yeah, and Doctors did a good job of killing that ball right there to 0. Awesome job. He had both goals here for the Hammerheads. Billy Bob played a much more, role-playing role in this match.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly why Billy Bob got these guys here. He's able to, I mean, he is the goal scorer, but, he understands that everybody looks for him to be the goal scorer. So he himself is able to flex his play style accordingly in order to allow his team to do a lot of his work. But, I mean, still looking him up there. 2 assists on 3 saves, and as a total, 11 shots for the Hammerheads. Great team game all the way around, which is something we love to see from a team. We typically think just Billy Bob is on this team, but no, the Hammerheads did a great job in this one, showing that they're all here, all 3 quality, all 3 ready to play.
And, there honestly is such a change in the tide in this game to last. We mentioned that the shot total's got to be more up, well-rounded by Billy Bob's Hammerheads, and they were, and that is exactly what the deciding factor was there, K1. But you have called it to a T perfectly here. It's been pretty low scoring so far.
Yeah, no, these are great. Great defensive teams, both very, very smart. All 6 players on this have a great understanding of rotation, and that's going to keep them in games.
Eagle with a great face-off there to start game number 3. This is going to be the deciding factor. Here in game number 3, Billy Bob. Great save on the shot by Squiddy D early on. Great pass out to Eagle. 50 by Fabrizi. Great job to spike that thing into the turf.
Definitely, and the Hammerheads now finding themselves on the back foot. This is the first game that didn't have a goal scored in like the first 20 seconds. So, it's going to be a slugfest all the way through. Squiddy, though, tries to get it in off the crossbar. That's a heartbreaker. Oh, my. Almost had it touched down.
And Toaster cleans up the mess here, ladies and gentlemen. He was last week's Savage Division Player of the Week and shows it here. Patience, another missed demo there. That would have been tide turning.
Yeah, definitely. And Toaster, the cleanup crew, bringing in the janitorial staff to put that one in. That ball absolutely had to go in for Vibe Clan, and who better to do it than the captain?
4:23 remaining. Hammerheads trail. This is the first game that the Hammerheads did not score first. Interested to see that dynamic and how that plays out here late in the series. Series is tied 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. And the Hammerheads won game number 2, but are trailing here by 1 goal to Vibe Clan. Squiddy D, dangerous touch. This might not be what he wanted, but a great clear by Eagle nonetheless.
It might have been calculated, Bucket. He has that much faith in his team in the backfield there. Was able to play it back. Knew that his team, Eagle specifically, was there to get that clear. Did exactly that. Billy Bob with a great shot, and Toaster, fantastic defensive positioning from him. Toaster wants this one bad, Bucket.
Yeah, and the peppering is on here by the Hammerheads. I hope you like pepper with your seafood, K1, because we have a ton of pressure so far by these fins.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, dude, it's back and forth. And honestly, with the demos and bumps coming in, we got the pepper, we've got the fish, and now we got the beef on the field. We got a really nice surf and turf cooking.
Yeah, so who doesn't like some filet and toast?
I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah, 3 minutes remaining. I wish we had a sponsor by Applebee's or something. That would be pretty cool. Applebee's sponsor us here. We're growing.
Yeah, definitely. Get into it. That or, Raid Shadow Legends. Why not?
Beautiful
Oh
shot
my.
by Doctors as this game is tied. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be a long night.
Dr. DW putting this one in with surgical precision. What a shot off the wall. Squiddy saying, "Kiss me, Billy." And wow, yeah, this just has some good vibes in this one right here.
Great job there. Great sportsmanship by both sides. Beautiful demo by Doctors DW to get the power play. Fabrizi pushing on. Can't get the pass by Eagle. Eagle is so consistent.
Oh, he's great. He's able to play around the ball in ways that most players can't. And a lot of that goes to his just intelligence on the field. He understands players' abilities, what they can 50, what they can't 50, puts his car in the appropriate spot in order to play it. I mean, literally make it go to his will.
And, you know, it's honestly, you could argue that he plays up to whatever rank is on the field, right? So, like, it's just he's matching that effort all around, no matter what's out there for skill.
Yeah, like a chameleon out there. You can really adjust to anything, whatever the situation, except for Fabrizi, it seems. What a shot from Fabrizi.
Yeah, Eagle transition there, turned around, had that little hesitation. Fabrizi might have been out of his sight. Great shot there as he now breaks the tie, 2-1 with 2 minutes to go. Similar situation that we've seen in all 3 games.
Yeah, no, it's almost like a rinse and repeat each game. It's 2-1, 1-1. We haven't seen any big scoring, which we kind of figured. It's not often you see big scoring games here in the QRLS. Passing like that, though, is definitely fun to see. Eagle taking his turn now, blasting that on. Following it up, uncharacteristic misses from Vibe Clan prevents them from tying. Oh, I know they wanted that opportunity back there, Bucket.
And Squiddy was trying to get the demo and Billy Bob so desperately, but instead had to rotate back into net. And now with 1:30 remaining, Toaster trying to push this team to tie and possibly force overtime here. Vibe Clan, Eagle pushing in, nobody home. Billy Bob watching that clock tick. Gets the flick. Toaster does too good at the mid to prevent that thing from going to the offensive zone. We now see a shot. Toaster wins the 50. Misses wide.
My goodness, yeah, no, they definitely wanted that one. Fabrizi trying to get it clear, gets a bump, allowing Dr. DW to push through. Hammerheads very nervous on that take, you could tell, but they did a good job staying calm under pressure. Were able to find a way to get it cleared. Vibe Clan has a lot of momentum moving right now. 50 seconds left. They need some magic. They want to take if they really want to take this series here.
And a shot on off the bar. What a clear by Billy Bob.
Billy Bob, the heartbreaker, this guy. Oh, no, and Fabrizi able to dunk it back in. What could have been a tie ball game for the Vibe turns to quick offense for the Hammerheads, and this might be the nail.
Yeah, honestly, that's how quick these games can turn around in the QRLS. An insane, insane turn of events. The Hammerheads have a 2-goal lead, 30 seconds remaining, looking to put the nail in the coffin and finish this series. Doctors puts the nail in.
He's just driving it home, and this has been, after their matchup against the Kings, this has to be a bit of a reality check for Vibe. There's a lot of good teams in this league, and if they want to get up with the big boys, they got to really know how to bring it.
Yeah, honestly, this would be a finals matchup that would sell tickets. This is an honestly insane match. 1 inch, 1 pixel away from, being totally different games in all 3.
No doubt, yeah. This has been such a pleasure to watch, and you nailed it. This is playoff level competition, and I'm just giddy sitting in here and feeling honored to be side by side with you, buddy.
And ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap it up for this second match. Congratulations to everybody on the field. Great job. This was honestly a lot of fun. And we have one more here, K1. And we are going to go ahead and take a little break here, but give us a quick rundown of what we just saw.
Yeah, for this one, it was... yeah, apologize. Somebody just walked into my room. No, this one was just back and forth all the way through. What it came down to at the end of the day is Vibe Clan wasn't able to play as a team the same way the Hammerheads were. Going into this, we expected to see the star power of Billy Bob taking on the Vibe Clan and their entire team as a unit. but it looked to be a completely different story. The Hammerheads were just popping off with a lot of assists through this one, a lot of passing plays, and very consistent rotations where Vibe Clan seemed to go for a lot of solo plays, weren't able to connect with each other the same way they were against the Kings, and as a result, the Hammerheads were able to take this one away. But a flip of the coin here on a different night, I bet you Vibe Clan could have taken this 2-1 against the Hammerheads. That's just how tight these matchups are, Bucket.
Yeah, and honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We are turning the stream back on as we have a third match here tonight. Clarity United taking on the Gold Diggers. Don't go anywhere.